James Harris, Brooks Macdonald Player of the Month for May 2015. Congratulations, it's been quite a month for you.
Thank you, yeah, it's gone alright. It's coincided with some very good team performances as well, but yeah, thrilled, thanks very much.
19 first class wickets, all taken at under 19. Career best bowling figures, 9 for 34 against Durham. Is it safe to say you're back to your best?
Yeah, I am, more or less. There's still a few technical things that have probably crept in the last 2 weeks that we probably rectified today, which has got me back bowling nicely. So yeah, I'm really happy. It's hugely better than it has been, which gives me a lot of pleasure after all the work in the winter and 2 tough years. And long may it continue, hopefully.
Well, I guess undoubtedly the match that probably prompted the judges to vote in your favour was the Durham game. 13 wickets in the game, including those career best figures of 9 for 34. How special was it to play in a game like that was just so magnificent for you?
Yeah, huge. I mean, there was a point we bowled Durham out for 290, came off the field. Me and Finney were pretty happy, obviously fairly tired because Mertz had gone down injured in that game. And then I found myself batting 10 overs later. We were 30 odd for 7 when I went in, so that was a bit of a shock. But yeah, to come through that, to get 80 odd, to even still with a big lead from the first innings, post a good score. We knew we were still in front of the game, even though we'd been bowled out. And I didn't quite expect that to happen. It was important to get a couple of wickets that night. The original plan was me to follow Finney because there was a gale force wind bowling towards the nursery end, which I was bowling in. So the plan was to swing around. I managed to get a couple of early ones and find a bit of rhythm. So yeah, it was a great game to run in towards the pavilion and take some wickets. Is a very special one, and one I'll cherish for a long time.
Well, it was special to watch, mate. To say you found a bit of rhythm is quite some understatement. Mate, we've just finished here against Warwickshire, secured another draw. Means we're still unbeaten, 6 games in. We're not getting too excited. We've been here before. Do you think we've got the ingredients though this year to keep up that challenge?
I'd like to think so, yeah. I think there's a stronger backbone all the way through the team. There's guys not playing this week who deserve to play and would be playing in other county teams. So it shows the strength and depth that we've got. Everyone's really pleased with the form. To go along with that, we started in 2020 nicely as well. So yeah, all things good. And to be 2 months into the season, we've lost one 2020 game, won 2 others, and we're top of the championship. Yeah, I think everyone at the club's pretty thrilled with that start.
I think we'd take that. Does it help you to bowl kind of without restriction, knowing that you've got a pack behind you? I mean, we're bowling in some pretty good partnerships now. There's really no let up for the batsman. If it's not you, it's Finney. If it's not Finney, it's Mertz or Toby. And then, of course, you've got Dex and Frankie bowling behind you. Does that help?
It does massively, yeah. I mean, one of the things when I signed is I wanted to bowl with the blokes at the other end. I wanted to bowl with Toby, with Stephen and with Tim, and we probably, even now, we still haven't all been firing on all cylinders at one point. I mean, this game at times is probably the closest we've come to that, and I think that there's going to be days when we all fire at the same game and we all bowl really, really well and we'll knock teams over because there's a lot of quality in that attack. So it's very exciting to have the guys behind as well, to have Dexy and Frank to come on, and Ollie, Ravi, and all the other guys who are going to make play during the season. Helmy now, who's probably going to miss out with his sore back. Potter's Gurge. I mean, there's a lot of guys to pick from. So yeah, there's a lot of strength in numbers, and everyone's performing. Potter's got 100 in the second team today, which we won't hear the end of for a long time. So no, there's a lot of strength around the squad, and everyone's really happy and pleased with the way we started, and we're looking to carry on.
Good to hear. You mentioned the white ball cricket, James. Obviously a good start to us in the NatWest T20. You picked up 3 wickets yourself in our win down at Hove. We look a different side this year. Yes, we've made a few additions, but what's the difference between this side this year compared to last and perhaps the previous year?
It's hard to put a finger on it, to be honest. I mean, it's something as simple as we've started a bit better in the competition. All of a sudden we've got a couple of wins under our belt. Everyone's feeling pretty confident. Paul Stirling, Darvin Milan come out whacking it to all corners. More you got runs in the game here against Kent. I mean, just everything looks really strong. I think Kyle Abbott's a big addition, especially with the sort of period we're going through now. We've got a lot of cricket in a short space of time. To have an extra seamer and some of Kyle's quality is important, and he's great to have around, as will Mitchell McClenaghan be when he comes. So no, I think there's just an added confidence with the boys. We put a lot of work into it. We saw it as an area we wanted to improve on. So no, it's something that we put out a very, very strong team. And we can compete with any team in the country.
Good. Well, James, you've just picked up a cheque for £1,000, which I think a fair proportion of that comes your way. That's provided courtesy of our principal sponsors, Brooks Macdonald, who've also given you a very nice magnum of champagne. Which lucky retail outlet's seeing you in the next week or 2?
I don't know. I'm sure there is a new bike purchase I need to make somewhere. Cycling seems to be that seems to be where most of my spare income kind of goes. Although I don't really need anything at the moment, I'm sure I can find something to spend it on. So I'm very grateful, and thanks very much to those guys.
James Harris, congratulations again, mate. Deservedly named Brooks Macdonald Player of the Month for May 2015. Thank you for your time.
Fantastic, thank you.